Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
All right, happy Tuesday night, another episode of Sound Injection. We've got our very long-time friends close to the grave with us tonight. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, man.
Pretty
What's
good.
up, y'all? What's up?
Great. How y'all doing?
We're doing fucking fantastic. So it's kind of a special night because we're doing at the end of the show, we're doing the premiere of the video Sunny Lane.
Sweet.
So kind of tell us a little bit before this is going to be a little bit early, but kind of tell us what the song was about and kind of the idea of going into creating this music video.
Well, the truth is we live on Sunny Lane. It's not spelt that way, and ever since we got this band put together, it's kind of been just like peachy life, and we have a lot of parties down there where we bring people together and and stuff, and all enjoy the beach and stuff. So it was we just really wanted something that was kind of a really high energy, upbeat song that kind of encapsulated that feeling. And then we just kind of called it Sunny Lane at a namesake for where we're at.
Okay, fair enough. That's pretty dope. All right, well, I'm gonna let one of these other two get into like the serious questions, the real serious shit, because we're so goddamn serious on this fucking podcast. All right, Meg, you're gonna go first.
So this is probably one of the most serious questions on the podcast. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Oh, wow. Right off the bat.
Why you gonna hurt me like that?
Holy moly.
You gonna hurt me like that?
I'm going to say yes. I will eat pineapple on pizza. And it's actually good. It's really good if you get like pineapple cooked on it and get like cold sliced pickled jalapenos on the side and eat it with them. Because pineapple and jalapenos pair so well.
Right.
I didn't know that till I ate that pizza. So yeah, I'm a yes for pineapple on pizza. Yes.
Okay, you're a believer.
All
I
the
don't
way.
like pineapples.
Oh,
How can you
I
not
don't
like
eat pineapple.
pineapple?
I'm careful, Maybe on a ham at Christmas time or something in the oven. That's about it, and not much of it.
See, I'm a Ninja Turtle kid, so I mean, I put all kinds of weird stuff on pizzas. So there's a place for everything. I mean, there's a correct pizza for gummy bears too.
Oh, that's a new one.
Wow.
Gummy bears.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You sound as bad as fucking CB. This motherfucker will eat the nastiest shit I've ever seen. He's like, it's great. And I'm like, that is shit. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, bro.
So
One of my
what-
favorite things to put on
what
pizza is
pizza goes-
pickles.
Okay. Pickles
Oh,
make
no.
sense. Like
Wow.
fried
Oh, no.
pickles.
Oh no.
Oh,
What
you've
kind of
lost
pizza
CB.
is gummy bears?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there for a while it was a big thing with ranch on pizza. I don't know what that's about.
That's
Oh,
good.
ranch. Yeah, ranch is good.
So I like blue cheese.
I like you. I can't let go of the gummy bear thing though. Is it like a dessert pizza?
Oh yeah, it would have to be a dessert pizza. You know, I mean, like at that point, maybe put some cinnamon, some sugar. You know, it's because you could pretty much put anything on it. It's just a matter of combining the correct ingredients. Because I mean,
Yeah.
a pizza is just a flat piece of cooked bread.
So
I mean,
okay,
if your base is gummy bears, yeah. You can
is
put
is
pretty
this
much
going on
anything
cheese?
that pizza. I mean,
I don't think you would want to put cheese on anything with sugar.
Okay,
That seems like an odd combination.
Right.
That's making my stomach turn right now, even fucking thinking about it.
Get you some curdled milk going on.
I'm like, oh god, my stomach. No, I can't handle this.
yeah, always avoid the chunky style milk. That's not good.
Oh god, yeah, see, that's my
Yeah,
thing
but
about
see,
that's why I can't eat cottage cheese. I can't get past
Yeah.
the texture of
Any
it.
of it. Any of
Fucking
it.
weird, weird. I can't.
Cheese is good.
No,
My wife
it-
calls me a garbage disposal. I'll pretty much eat anything.
Yeah. That's
no. To me, it just looks like fucking a bug bowl of like baby puke. I'm not.
Oh,
No, I'm
why you gotta
good.
say that?
No, I'm good. I'm good. All right, CB, you're next, brother.
All right. So since your guys' theme is kind of pretty closely related to the horror scene, what is your guys' favorite scary movie?
Oh wow. Man,
My first,
I haven't
Go
seen a
ahead,
movie
James.
in a while that scared me. So I'm kind of like back with like the old Bela Lugosi, like Dracula movies back in kind of like the originals.
Okay.
I mean, 'cause I don't know. It's just all the same stuff now. Some guys chase you with an axe. Everybody leaves the door open, and people get killed. I mean, nobody locks the doors in these movies. It's insane.
That aspect of the slasher movies kind of pisses me off a little bit because it's like the most sensible things that happen. It's like, why would you hide the closet? There's nowhere else to go.
Right? It's a dead end.
but it's the dude.
Literally put yourself in the corner on purpose.
Right.
See, that's why I like monster films because they're a little bit more unpredictable. Like I like werewolves and vampires and all that shit. What up, Wizard Rock Radio? So, like, I'm into that shit. Like, I couldn't ever really get in. About the only slashers I ever really liked was like Chucky and Freddy because they had a personality, and so it wasn't just a dude in a mask chopping up teenagers, gratuitous amounts of sex, more chopping up teenagers, end of movie. And that's literally what most of them were.
That's the
Rinse and repeat.
playbook.
Like every once in a while, you get one outside of the realm, kind of like Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp, I really like because it was way outside the realm. Like that whole thing was a goddamn mind fuck. But I am down with Hellraiser. I like that fantasy horror and shit like that. So I could get into that. But the regular slashers, they're so goddamn fucking predictable. It's the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over.
He closes doors, man.
Yeah, no.
Leave it open. Yeah,
No.
Really, that's the way they went, man. At least make it, make them work for it.
No, it's the same shit. And you can guarantee all the big titty bitches are gonna die first. And if they show their titties, you know damn well they're gonna die. So if you see tits, they're gonna die. It's a guarantee. You can fucking bet on it. You see tits, they're dead. That's all there is.
Now you just need to make a horror film that goes directly against the grain on all the stereotypes, so that way it's like you're paving a new way.
I mean,
the big titty girl that shows her tits in the first frame is the only survivor at the end.
she's the final girl.
she's there with the only supporting black
Yeah,
character.
she uses them to get into the scene good.
What if her titties become weapons?
Oh my god.
Oh,
If we
man.
could turn them into weapons.
I've seen that video where she's crushing
poison on
cats,
them.
but still.
Put poison on them, I guess.
I mean, you can pull like a chainsaw, man, and instead of like a chainsaw the hand, like chainsaws out the nipples or something. And
What did you think about it? What was that?
I mean,
Laser
that Grindhouse movie where she had the machine gun on her leg.
oh yeah, that's Planet Terror. I love that
Yeah.
fucking movie. I absolutely love that fucking movie. All right, so if God damn it, what was I was gonna fucking ask something and I just totally forgot. Okay, so since I think most of you guys are fucking stoners, what is your preferred method of smoking?
Definitely joints.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
He
Why?
hand rolls the iPac cones. I'm not very good with the thumbs and fingers, and I like the filters so that way you don't end up with a roach. But he looks at it like it's a little piece of artwork, makes these perfect little awesome things, and I just couldn't do what he does, so I don't even
Dude,
try.
I couldn't either do it. Like whenever I was in school and I'd smoke pot, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, all right, it's ready. And I'd pick up and the whole thing fucking fall apart. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is bullshit.
I tend to roll what's known as a pregnant dolphin. You know, skinny on both ends, fat in the middle.
Okay.
The Bronx Candy.
Yeah.
All right.
But
all
nothing
right.
falls out, though. I mean, it's a perfect travel joint because at both ends, nothing falls out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what about-
I was always more of an edible guy, and I'm
Yeah.
still like more of an edible guy. If I partake 9 times out of 10, it's an edible. Every once in a while, you might see me smoke flower, but I don't like smoking flower because it fucks me up really bad. And I'm weak shit. Like one hit, and that's it. Anything past that, it's a no-go zone.
unless you're
No, we
eating a
screw
whole
a lot of
square.
people up because of the fact that we'll be sitting there. You know, ever since COVID, we adapted this new rule. Everybody gets their own joint. And me and him will just be sitting there smoking along, and there's somebody else trying to follow pace with us, and they get about halfway through it going, oh, shit, man, what did I do?
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, hey, whoa, we're professionals. Don't try to keep pace.
Yeah, no, I never. Like I've been trying to peer pressure pulled, and I'm like, nah, bro, you don't understand. If I take one more hit, I'm gonna be naked, curled up underneath your table, fucking crying, or something horrendous. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to wind up getting naked. I don't know why. It always happens, so I just don't. I just know. That's it. That's it.
The wise Dustin running down the street naked, screaming the redcoats are coming. What did y'all do to that man?
That would be me.
Not good.
That would be me.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
I'm a good babysitter. I'll be like, all right, we'll just sit him on the couch. He needs, a soda pop. He needs some snacks. All right, what cartoon do you want, man? Just chill. Goose Brava.
I know. Fucking Corey's over there threatening me the other day. I'm at fucking work and he calls me. He's like, we're going to get together at some point and I'm going to get you fucked up. And I'm sitting there thinking in my mind, I'm like, oh no, this is not going to be good.
I mean,
This is-
Prepare yourself.
lessons have been learned in this house about eating gummies.
They have. They definitely have.
Nobody ever reads the milligrams the first time they get into gummies, so they're like, "Oh, cool."
that was read. That was very clearly stated before. It happened.
No, it was not. You said it as I was chewing the gummy and
Before.
consuming it.
Oh, man,
Before
don't
it
take that.
happened, I said these are 500
That's too
milligrams.
much.
Yeah, I never slept so much in my life that night. Because I was literally laid out on the floor on fucking laminate, asleep, and done at 5:30 at night, and I didn't wake up till 7:30 the next day.
Wow.
So yeah, it was not a good night. And that was 500 milligrams.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how much I took, but the very first time that I ever consumed in store-bought edibles, I'm used to homemade stuff where it's like, just kind of eat them until, something happens and you'll be all right. But, the store-bought ones are concentrate-based. So I get up to Colorado and I go into the store and I'm buying gummies, candy bars, soda pops, everything, right? Like, oh, that looks great. That looks great. And I get back to my hotel room. I'm like, well, we'll have one of these sodas and eat one of these Rice Krispie treats. And you know what? Try some of these gummies as well. I had no understanding of milligrams, right?
Oh
The
my
next
God.
thing I know, it's like a blizzard outside, right? I'm sitting outside in swimming trunks in a lawn chair just going, oh, God, please let me come down.
I did the same thing in Colorado, and I ended up mooning William Shatner. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, William Shatner has seen my ass, and he did not approve. I'll put it that way.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Apparently.
He may have seen some nuts. I'm not really quite sure. All right, Meg, you're up.
So, what's a moment on stage that you're never gonna forget?
Oh,
I haven't got one yet.
probably I was playing with another band and we were playing like an outside venue. And I was right in the middle of our last song. Everybody was happy, and the stick flies out and hits a dude right in the forehead in the front row. I will never, ever forget that.
Oh,
I seen
He was
something.
good. He was like, yeah, man, right on. I was like, yeah, you can keep that. Go ahead.
I seen a band do something similar to that, but this motherfucker like threw it out in the crowd purposely. And I think he was probably so fucked up he didn't realize what he was doing. He took a cymbal and threw the cymbal into the crowd.
No.
Frisbee style, right?
It did not end well.
No.
He did. And it was the drummer of Hoobastank
Oh,
that fucking did it. And it did not end well because it hit the girl that was like right next to me because I seen it coming. I fucking like ducked and
Nope.
covered like I was about to get hit by a nuclear warhead. And fucking, she was so drunk out of her fucking mind, she didn't realize it. I look up and there is blood fucking everywhere. But she didn't even act phased at all. It cut her right across the fucking side of her head. And she
it
just
doesn't
kept
matter where that
on.
hits you, dude. That's gonna hurt wherever.
Dude, I don't know how the hell she didn't like just fall. Like she was still standing, was like acting like it was all like perfect. She's like, it's good. And I'm like, no, it's not good.
Oh no, you need to sit down.
I'm like, man, we need medical over here right now.
Blood, quick! You need to find a
She's
seat.
like, no, I'm good. I'm like, no, honey, you are not good.
No, baby, you're not. No.
You are not okay. How about you, Chris?
I don't know. Okay,
No.
I'd rather not say.
Oh, don't worry, brother. Yours is coming, Chris. Don't worry.
Well, hell, I'll say this. You know, when we first time we actually performed for people, we did a little show over at Chris's garage just for personal friends and family, and I'll never remember or I'll never forget that we told one of our buddies like, all right, we're gonna play the Stepping Stone music video on a projector on the garage door, and when it's over with, roll the door up, and we're gonna start playing. Right? You know, we had it all planned out. It was gonna look really cool. And the song's over with, and we're standing there, and we're standing there, and we're standing there. And then Chris goes to reach to grab the door to pull it up, and he starts yanking, or the other guy starts pushing the door up and everything like that. And he goes, oh, man, I didn't know. It's like the video was over with. But it was just the fact that the whole show kind of started with a really big flub.
Yeah.
But I mean, it went so well, and even after that, you know, we do a direct input on all of our audio, so everything's run straight into a mixer, and then it comes out the speakers. So a lot of these people have heard the recordings already, and like there was a couple of them coming up to us afterwards, going, "Man, like you guys look like y'all were Milli Vanilli in that shit." And it's like, no, man. Like that was real. It's like, dude, that sounded just a little too good for a garage band.
Wow.
So, and just that first, you know, I mean, that first instance was, you know, it was kind of, you know, a foretelling of how things were going to go in this. You know, that it was just going really smooth, and we were going to get appreciated.
Okay. All right, nice. All right, CB, you're up, bro.
so what is something about the music industry that you wish more people understood?
the amount of work it takes to get to where you have to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that you can't just put a song out there and go, okay, we're going to be famous in 2 weeks now, because it is absolutely not like that.
Years.
It is absolutely not like that. It takes a lot of work and a lot of rejection and a lot of saying, you know what, it doesn't matter if they keep saying no, we got to keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just so much work that goes into it, and people just don't realize that it takes a toll. It can drain you out, man, and make you just want to quit so many times. But it's that one time that you get to where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I always tell everybody, you're going to get a lot more no's than you're going to get yeses. But then it's going to get to the point where you only need that one yes that's going to change everything. That's all you need is that one yes. But you're going to get a lot more no's before you get that yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, it was just like I had a conversation with Meg the other day, and I heard this in football, but this also applies to music. You got to be a loser before you ever become a champion. And you're going to lose a lot before you win.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like Steven Tyler said, man, you got to learn how to lose to know how to win.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that has to come first.
Absolutely.
That's like walking and running.
Yep. What you got, Corey? Chris?
See, I was going to say something real similar to what James was saying is, you know, aside from all that there is to it, more than anything, you have to love it. Because if you don't love it, you won't stick with it, and you won't be able to create what it really needs to be. You know, you'll like, that's good enough or whatever, you know, I mean, or you'll rush things. Whereas if it's a labor of love, first off, it doesn't matter if anybody likes it because you love it.
Yep.
Right.
You know, so I mean, if you're going out for other people's approval, that is a short-lived dream, you know, because you were going to run out of the people that are going, because even if you do get approval up to a certain level, after a while, that won't even matter. You know, especially if it's not from the heart and soul of what you really want to do.
Right.
I think a lot of it is like on us, the fact that we're not out there just trying to beat the doors down to try to make something. We've got our own life, so we would just kind of doing it because we love it, and other people want to hear it too. You know, and then once it got rolling, it was like, hey, let's do some more, and then, you know, people want to hear more. So I think one of the deals is if you try to let's start a band, and first you got to have a place to do it and all the other things it takes to do it at, and equipment besides everyday living expenses. Get you a good job and take an hour a day. That's all it takes. Find somebody else, or other people willing to do the same. And I think you can make it happen.
Yeah.
You can. I do the same thing. I'm a big morning person, and the three of us are up here. We're in a band together, and a lot of times, there's a lot of times I'll get up in the morning really early, and I'll work on music before I go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I can't get to it or whatever happens and I don't have time for it, the minute I get home, I spend about an hour and a half as soon as I get home working on fucking music shit. You know, now if I have a day that I can work on it for 4, 5, 6 hours, I will. But as long as you can take just that little bit of time and just slowly fucking chip away.
Yeah.
Well, see, Chris and I are neighbors, you know, so I mean, kind of this whole band kind of started because of the fact that, you know, I knew James prior to this, but me and him, we're just hanging out all the time, listening to music, doing this, doing that. So it was, you know, I will say it really takes having the kind of people that you want to be around that much, because if we were bandmates before we were friends, it probably wouldn't be as good as the fact that we're friends before we were bandmates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And same thing with James. You know, I'd known James for about 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
And he'd been over at Chris's house playing. Now, we would just come over and play music at Chris's parties and stuff, because he'd be like, hey man, you know, gonna have some people out, let's play. So it all just started out from just having fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So playing off of that question, I've got one that kind of goes into it. What is one thing in the music industry that you would want to change?
Man, I'll say that's kind of a tough question, because it's a butterfly effect. You know, I mean, because if you'd asked me that question back in 2006, I would have told you exactly what the music industry has now, right? But the problem is now we have it and we're still not happy. So I don't think that there is a true one-way street fix to anything, because I mean, about the only thing, in my opinion, that really needs work is indie bands need to be advertised more than just corporate bands. But I mean, at that point, the indie bands, if they're getting advertised by the corporations, they have become corporate bands.
Right.
So I mean, it's a cyclical thing. You know, you can't really do much about it.
Right.
That is true. That is true. Chris, James, what you got?
It'd be nice if the local radio station would be able to play your music without having to be, you know, on all the major radio stations, the legality or whatever it is. That, because, you know, a radio station around here ain't going to play our music.
Oh, they can't because of the licensing.
Yeah, somebody's got to have to pay some money for all that. And I think if they could change that, it would give at least a local band or a local area people that listen to them. So maybe they'd be more informed. Hey, there's a band right down the road. They're on the radio. This band's right in our neighborhood. Kind of a thing like that, instead of, oh, hey, y'all, let's go to a bar that's going to let us go in there and play some music to a bunch of people and they may not ever see again, you know.
It's weird because, I mean, your music has to be seen by people that are all over the place except where you're from before it gets played on a radio station that you're 5 miles from. And it's weird. It'd be like, it's weird. I mean, it'd be easier like to have, like Chris was saying, it'd be easier like to have access to local networks where you could get your songs pushed out locally without having to put them out on the internet for the world to see before you get to be, you know, played in your hometown.
And I, you know, I'm on you with it because, like, me and CB today, while we've been working on sound injection stuff all day, you know, we were watching several documentaries. We watched one on, like, Billy Idol, and then we watched one on Kiss. And he started asking me some questions about, like, terrestrial radio, FM radio back in the day. And he was like, how did you even get on that? Well, I was like, well, back in the day, the record labels, you know, they paid for those bands to be on. So, of course, local bands didn't get on unless they had some little special show at their local station, but you still had to pay the radio station to put you on. Well, now they got to pay you to play your stuff, but if you're not a big enough band that's going to get a lot of listeners in on it, they're not going to play you anyways because they don't want to pay a band that nobody wants to fucking listen to that nobody knows.
Right.
Well, see, another irritating thing, like they have these jukeboxes that are in the bars these days where you can look anything up on the internet, right? But we're on almost every streaming platform, but you still can't look our music up in the local jukebox because it's curated.
Yeah, and do you know how many damn bands are called Close to the Grave right now?
I didn't know there was more than it.
There's a shit ton of them.
There's a
You
lot.
know how hard it was for me to pull y'all's music on goddamn TikTok to put it to fucking post so I could promote your shit? It was damn near impossible. It took me an hour and a half to find y'all's song the other day on TikTok.
Wow.
That's crazy because we didn't have any trouble like when because we have the email, the Facebook, you know, everything's just close to the grave, but we didn't get any because that's the main thing that I do. Like when we're trying to name a project, I go start searching every kind of domain, and I found a couple variations of us, but nothing with the exact same wording so far.
I found a bunch.
Oh, I know.
Relatively, they all are newer. They're all newer. Yeah, none of them were like older. All of them were created because I actually went and looked them up, and they were all within like a year or less of creation.
We're first.
But they had uploaded. I guess they had uploaded their music recently, so it was showing me all the like recent stuff compared to like older stuff. So the only way I was able to find you is I had to type in your name and then a particular song. Then it would come up.
We just need to gather them all together and have Grave Fest.
Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
Exactly. Fuck.
People would dig it.
Yeah.
The closest to the grave.
All right, Meg, you're up.
Okay. What are y'all most proud of right now in your close to the grave journey?
The album.
Yeah, absolutely.
the
Yeah.
album. We all
Yeah.
decided we was like, man, I'd like to make an album because we were all just sitting around bullshitting.
I have it. I own it.
Hey, let's do it. You know?
I love it.
So that was kind of what got us started. That's what we all kind of had in our heart, that it'd be cool to have an album. And none of us had songs, you know, so we just kind of put our knowledge together and there it comes. You
Yeah,
know,
y'all want one? Hit up Close to the Graves Facebook. Buy
I
one.
think we've only got about 25 of them left.
Oh shit!
So
There you
and
go.
those are
I
limited
think I
edition
think I was one of the very first ones to buy one. So,
What number do you have?
huh?
What number do you have?
I don't fucking know. Where's the
It's on the
number?
back. It's on the back.
right corner,
Yeah, bottom right corner.
a little tombstone there with a number wrote in it.
6.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, it's got 6. So yeah, I was the 6th one. Fuck everybody.
Well, see, you got to think about this. We had the first 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was like the 3rd one. All right, cool. All right,
Yeah,
I'll
you got, I
take
think
that.
that you got number 2 out of the bunch. Just like no,
Fuck
3.
yeah. Yeah, y'all, everybody kiss my ass right now. All right, CB, you're up. Oh, wait, go ahead. Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, I was gonna say my proudest moment was the same thing as the album, but not only just the fact of the physically of being able to get it, but the fact that we basically built a studio in Chris's garage and recorded the entire thing and mastered it ourselves. You know,
Oh.
there was Sunny Lane Studios. Yeah,
Studios.
there was, you know, we talked to people and had people, you know, kind of help us out with some like tech advice and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, the physically of doing it was just the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of us.
There's something to be said for that, like, because you guys did it all by yourself, which I get it, like going to higher price people, higher price studios, doing all that stuff, but you guys actually put the work in. You know, you got the money together, you produced because a lot of bands out there, that's their dream, is to put out a record on vinyl.
Yeah.
That was ours.
There's not a lot of independent bands that have vinyls.
Well, you just got to decide you're going to do it and do it.
Yeah.
You know, about like
And you guys
Shia
did.
LaBeouf, just do it.
Yeah. Did you know?
That's like whenever you told me, you're like, we're going to do a vinyl. And I remember, because I mean, we've been talking a long time at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point. I mean, you guys were on the very first season, and it's been 2 years now, because our 2-year anniversary is coming up on the 10th of May.
Mhm.
And so, you know, I was talking to you well before these even existed.
Oh yeah.
And you were like, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm like, well, fucking do it, you know? And I think I was probably one of the very first ones you hit up. You're like, hey, man, we're going to do it. You want to buy one? I'm like, yep. How much and where do you want me to send it to? And they sure as shit, they fucking did it.
Only
I mean,
$25.
you stop listening to everybody that tells you, well, you have to do this or you have to do that or
Yeah.
you have to do it this way or that way. No, you don't. You just do it.
There's no
Right.
wrong.
No, there's
You
not.
don't have to do it any
You
certain
just
way.
grab up your can do and you fucking bushwhack through life.
That's it. Make
It's
adjustments
true.
along the way. I mean, it wasn't always perfect from the start. We had to
I mean,
make
life is,
adjustments and everything else, but I mean, it all came together very nicely in the end.
you know, life is all about chances. And if you're not willing to take a chance, you'll never fucking know. Everything's a gamble. Even walking out the door, going to your regular job and getting in your car and starting that car is a fucking gamble. Everything.
Well, see, that's just like our next music video that we're going to be doing is Can't Spend It, Don't Send It. I mean, that's basically about the story about Chris's journey through winning the championships and stuff like that with a car that he built in drag racing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, y'all some multi-talented motherfuckers.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah.
definitely our engineer. You know, like if we had a D&D party, he's the engineer.
Oh yeah.
He's already trying to build a mock scale pirate ship for scoundrels, so that way we can take it.
Discussion.
That way we could take it down to the bar and stuff like that, and use it kind of like it's a big advertisement while we're playing.
Full
Yeah.
So are you gonna play on the pirate ship like a stage?
In the music
3
video.
levels.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
I'm
All
gonna take
right.
a 24-foot junk boat and gut it out, and then build some wood off the back and off the front and kind of cut the middle down a little bit. Not for floating purposes, but for on the trailer for as a float in a parade, or take it to where we're going to be playing at and set it up with lights and, you know, stuff like that. Just have fun. You know, I think it'd be pretty flashy out in front of a bar with lights twirling all around and our music jamming while we're inside playing live.
Yeah.
You got to be careful about what you talk about in front of Chris, because Chris will try to fucking build it. Yeah, he's been talking about building this trailer for when we do like shows and stuff like that, to where all the speakers and everything like that are already in the trailer. You just roll up and fold one side down, and away we go.
Yeah.
So I mean, hell, we pretty much already worked out just about everything that needs to happen. We just got to find the right trailer to do it with.
The right moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. All right, Meg, you're up.
So, who is somebody that you would like to collaborate with?
Wow. There's a bunch of bands I play with, man. Like a bunch. Oh, man.
If I had to pick one personally, just from what my personal taste and everything, I would love to collaborate with Guar. You know, I think that they put on a hell of a good show. There's some fucking killer rock and roll. I mean, you know, what more could you want?
Right.
Right.
That would be great.
Yeah. And they have Gorgor.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. No, I'll
And
put on my platform boots and my
if
mohawk.
you've never seen Gorgor and Guar performing live, me and her have. We seen them last year at Welcome to Rock. I actually caught one of their blood bags and it didn't bust, and I still have it to this day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
it's
Guar,
still,
if you're listening, we want to play with you guys.
hey, you know what? I think it might be able to happen. You just need to start blowing up their fucking page with like your music videos and shit.
Exactly right.
Especially your music video for Warhorse,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorites. I love Warhorse. That's probably one of my favorite songs of y'all's.
Oh yeah.
How about
we
you,
talked
James?
about doing another Lego video, but it's just a matter of picking the right one, because I mean it's a lot of effort to try to work through it. I mean, if you don't already kind of have a clear-cut idea before you get started,
No, you need to you already did Lego. You already did Lego. Now you got to do like claymation.
oh man, that's a step up, because now you actually have
Exactly.
all the crap.
Yeah, now you got to go. Now you got to go claymation.
I'll probably step into more like Robot Chicken, where I'm using the action figures first. At least step into it rather than try to go full sculpting.
Okay, I mean, I'd take that too. That would be dope. That'd be cool shit. That'd be cool. All right, Chris, James, what you got?
I say my favorite song is Scoundrels. I just like it. That's all I can say. But I think it's got some good stuff in it. Just for what we were thinking about when we started writing it, just kind of the groove it puts you in. It puts me in. It's kind of one of my favorites. Yeah, I like them all, but that's my favorite one. Takes me on a journey, you know.
I don't know, man. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was just saying it takes me on a journey when I'm singing it. You know, I can visualize myself, you know, in a boat doing or whatever's going on in the song. And
You sound like a thundercloud when you're singing for some reason.
yeah,
Right.
Might be the thought though.
it might be bad weather. I don't know.
All right, CB, you're up.
So, what is one of the strangest conspiracy theories that you guys believe?
Wow. That's a good question.
He's like, fuck.
No, at that point, I'm like, all right, let me pull my file out.
Yeah.
I don't know about strangest one that I believe, but definitely the strangest one that I've heard is when have you heard the one where people say birds don't really exist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're government bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely the craziest one I've heard.
birds aren't real.
I'd have to say the ice wall in Antarctica.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait. So wait. You saying you believe the ice wall, or that's the craziest
No,
one
man.
you've heard?
I don't know. I've heard proponents for both sides. I don't personally think it's there, but you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened. You know, I mean, you never can tell.
right.
Cue the Stranger Things theme
Antarctica, so I
song.
can't say yes or no. I mean, seems kind of weird, but I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Hey, I guess it's not.
Oh.
That's X-Files.
It's time.
Somehow I knew that was going to come up.
Excellent.
I knew I downloaded that for some reason. I actually got to use it. All right,
Craziest conspiracy you believe.
Oh, I was about to say, the flat Earth and the round Earth, and we live under the dome. Is the dome on each side, or is the dome on one side? I'm a little confused on all that. To be honest with you.
True, with the Earth is flat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we fucking go.
Yeah.
God damn, you done got fucking CB started. Fucking hell.
If
Here
it
we
was
go.
curved, you're gonna fall over when you're
You shut your whore mouth.
I'm just curious of how.
No, man, it's a giant turtle in
Is
the
the
earth.
ball inside of the ball, or is it a dome
Yep.
over half of the ball and the ball rotates? I mean, they kind of got stuff confused right now.
But here's what I want to understand. How did the aliens end up here on the flat earth? Wouldn't they have just, like, if they just didn't catch it by the right angle, they would have missed it because it would have just been like a sliver.
But if they were going too fast, wouldn't it like kind of like skipped, like off a pond,
Or gone straight through.
Man, you got
bounces right off the dome. Yeah.
And now
Oh
we're
my God. I'm never gonna live this show down. Never gonna live this show down.
People real.
I believe in skinwalkers.
Well, yeah.
I do.
See, I believe in a lot of stuff, and personally, anytime somebody says something, no matter how asinine it is, it's like, well, there's always a fucking chance.
Yeah, like the same chance that Godzilla exists.
Well, I mean,
He
we
does,
haven't
but
even.
he's just not as big. They got little ones.
His name's actually Greg.
It's Gregzilla, man.
Same way with King Kong. They got them. They just ain't as big.
Fair enough. So if you guys could go on a national, like international tour, and you could choose 3 bands to take with you, and they could not say no, and money is not an object, who would you choose to take with you?
Sword.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good
Sword,
choice.
yeah, definitely one. I think we would do a really good job, man. We would sound really good playing with Sword. I think it would be an awesome.
I love the Sword. They're so fucking good.
I'd have to say Justin Timberlake, because imagine the crowds.
I don't think that one's ever come up.
I mean, I'm just saying the Justin Timberlake comeback tour, that's fucking sold out.
Yeah.
What would it do to the world tour?
Yeah, we'll get the Black Eyed Peas back together for that one.
Oh my God. See, I always told everybody if I was gonna pick people, I would pick people that would like pack out an entire stadium. So I always said Taylor Swift, Post Malone, and Snoop Dogg.
There you go.
And we're the only
Sounds like a
metal,
halftime show.
and I'm the only metal band on there.
Right.
Sometimes you have to force feed it to them.
Yeah. You like
Exactly.
metal, you like it a
Get
lot.
that-
But you'll eat it and you'll like it.
Exactly. Because I mean, Post Malone, he's a metal guy. A lot of people don't know that he's a metal guy.
Right.
Mhm.
Like he actually tried out for a band that's big now, and I heard this story. I don't know how true it is, so don't mark me on it. But he actually tried out for the band Crown the Empire, which Crown the Empire is big, really big now. And he didn't get in because while he was trying out, one of his guitar strings broke and snapped on him, which was probably the best thing that ever happened to him because he is by far bigger by himself than Crown the Empire is.
So that is true.
Exactly.
Pointing
Exactly.
credit.
What you got, Chris?
I'd say he sure has changed a lot from when he started to his fame right now on his appearance.
He's very versatile.
Yeah, and that's cool, because he's able to do
Why?
all that,
That's why I respect the man. I don't like country, and I don't like his country stuff. I do like his like R&B hip hop stuff, but the fact that he can pull off fucking anything and whatever the hell you put in that man's lap, he can fucking make it work and it turns to goddamn fucking gold is just amazing to me. I respect the man wholeheartedly, and like I listen to his music all the time. I'm a fan, and this is coming from like a hardcore metalhead that listens to some heavy shit all day. My like calm out, chill out music is fucking Post Malone.
Right. Yeah.
So see, I would also see you guys touring with like I don't know if they're still around, but Orange Goblin. I love Orange Goblin.
Wow.
Dude, Freedom Hawk. I don't know if you've ever heard of those guys or not, but they sound really well, like a lot like us too, and they jam pretty good.
Okay. All
Really?
right. Fair enough.
Wow.
All right, Meg, you're up.
So, what is the why behind why you make music? Why do y'all do this?
Because I
Beats do it
absolutely
better.
Twiddling
Yeah.
thumbs.
absolutely love it, and I wouldn't be able to stand myself if I didn't.
To
Okay.
me, it's
I don't think
It's
I
a
would
whole
like myself if I
bunch in
wasn't
here.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's the cool part about me. So, I mean, they say, "What do you do when you're, not here?" I said, "I play the drums." And they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool, right?" So yeah, I mean it's, I don't know. I mean, yeah, just the fact that it's something that I've always loved, something that I don't think I could ever go without, in some way, some form. Is music. I mean, music is like the absolute universal language. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in the middle of the jungle beating on a log, or you're playing a $10,000 drum kit. If you're making music, you can relate in some way or another.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Chris, Corey, what you got?
I think that started out, you got music in here. I watch my grandkids. I see my little granddaughter. She walks around whistling, and she sings. I hear her in the bedroom. She's a little girl. I hear her singing. The other grandkids, they don't have that in them. And I think if you have it in you, it's in you. You got some people got to figure out a way to get it out. That starts with whistling, I think, at a young age, and then you start finding other instruments and how they make sounds. And if you like it, you may pursue it. So, kind of, in my opinion on how I got into it and what I think about it, it's got to be in your heart and in your mind. I can't turn this radio station off.
No,
24
sir.
hours. When I wake up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, Metallica or something's going at about 140 BPM. So it's like, go to the bathroom, Just don't stop.
Fair enough. All right, what you got, Corey?
For me, man, it's almost kind of like playing multiplayer video games. I mean, it's something that, like a juggling act that we're all three capable of doing, but yet we're doing this juggling act together. And yeah, it's fun to play music by yourself. I've got into it doing it that way because of the fact that it was a good outlet for me to kind of get out of my own head and just go over there and chug, right? But once I kind of found the glory of playing a band and playing with other people and that connection that you get from your bandmates and the camaraderie that you get, and then like the community that you get behind you once you start doing it, it's just like a feeling of wholeness that I have not found in anything else in this life.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We actually have a question from Miss Brenda. What kind of snack food do you ask for in your rider?
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. What kind? What is there? What kind of beef jerky?
Oh man, usually I don't know. I'm gonna say like either like original or beef or teriyaki flavor. Either one. Both pretty good.
Oh,
Good quick
Okay.
protein.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. See, I don't like sweet meat. I hate sweet meat. So teriyaki is like off the table for me. Yeah, I have this like affinity to sweet meat. Ask CB, I bitch about all the time. He's like, let's try this fucking spicy honey chicken shit, and I'm like, nah, bro. No, I can't. No. Although gator jerky is really fucking good.
Dude, most exotic animal jerky is good. Like
I know.
and like stuff like that, man. It's excellent. Most of it's really, really good.
There's a place here that's close to our office that has like ostrich and bison and like just like really exotic shit. I've always wanted to go in there. I haven't had the chance to go in there, but I'm gonna go in there at some point and just buy a bunch of different shit and fucking try it for the hell of it.
But tell you, my favorite though is venison jerky, man. That stuff is amazing.
I have never had venison.
Dude,
It's good.
it is
I'll have
awesome.
to mail you some.
Yeah, I've never had venison.
No.
I've had I've had deer before, but it was like a deer.
Oh
chili.
yeah.
It was like deer chili, and like it just tasted like regular chili to me. Like I didn't see really the fucking difference in it, but I don't know. I have no idea. All right, Chris, Corey, what you got?
And I would
Green
say
Green
I would
M&M?
say hot pork rinds and cold beer because they both go together and you need one for the other.
Yes, sir.
A matching
I'm with
combination.
you. We good. Me and you can chill.
One to make you want the other.
I'll say what we had for our first show, some good chicken.
Yeah.
Good
Chicken.
chicken.
Hell, at our very
Great
first show, we played over at Willie's Rattle in the Pan, and they were
Sound like
doing
a-
fried chicken that night, and it was the chicken was so good, and
Yeah,
we were also hungry by the time it all came out and everything. We got the stage set up. I went over. I mean, it was probably some of the best chicken I'd ate in a long time. Just
Yeah,
starving.
bro.
Like our first time at KFC.
Eat fried chicken. Drums fried.
Oh no, Amy from Eden on Fires in the comments saying "ooh to Gator." No, you got to try Gator down here with somebody who knows how to cook Gator.
Gator tail is amazing.
Because Gator is great if you have somebody that knows how to cook it. If you
Yeah,
don't know how to
absolutely.
cook it, it's gonna come out like shit. It's gonna be straight caca. No, but
Of course,
you
that's
got,
always the case, though. I mean, because hell, there's people around here that eat alligator gar. They say they just scoop them and make fucking gar balls and stuff like that. They say it tastes like lobster. I have always been told not to eat the things.
Trust me, brother. I will.
It's always about who cooked it.
I will on purpose stay away from garball.
no Gator's good, Amy. It's so fucking. If you got
Gator's
somebody
good.
knows exactly how to cook gator tail, man, there is nothing better than going to a bar, having a cold beer, having fucking like gator nuggets and some fries and playing pool. That shit is. Wait,
Put it in that
Snapping
horseradish
turtle?
sauce.
Well, who the hell eats snapping turtle? Them things are terrifying.
I mean, you got to fight it before you can eat it.
Yeah, no shit.
There'd be a lot of meat on
Imagine
it.
that
They
tastes like mud.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's
I
one of
don't
those
know
things that
about-
might eat you first. I mean,
Yeah, they might fucking eat you first. That's why I tell you around here, if you go out into like the swamps of South Carolina, your ass better not fucking walk in there, goddamn, without some massive boots on steel toe because they'll take your fucking toes right off.
Yeah.
You hit one of them 250-pound motherfuckers that's been in there forever, it's
That's
not going to be a fun
alligator
day for you.
turtle.
Yeah, that's
see it
what we
around here,
have.
like manhole covers.
Yeah, that's what we have here is alligator snapping turtles, and they will fucking ruin your day instantly.
I bet.
All right,
Longer
CB, you get the last question before we get into the music video.
So when you guys have a merch table up, what is something that you guys would put on your table that would be kind of like a funny gag item?
That was a terrible question to ask them because these motherfuckers are the kings of merchandise.
But nobody else knows that.
What man? One of my things that we have that I really love more than anything is we have these glow in the dark keychains, and it's me and my wife make them out of acrylic, and I've got this little transparencies that I put on there. It's got on close to the grave, looks like a little coffin, and
I have
it's
one.
just there you go.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that it's such an easy item to make, and we turn the black light on, they all light up on the table. It's just, I'm a big kid at heart, and who doesn't like glow in the dark shit?
Yeah, I love them. I still want one of you. Do y'all still do the ashtrays?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get an ashtray. But it's gonna have to be pink. You know me. I like my pink.
pretty sure I've got a pink one.
Well, if you got a pink one, I'm gonna buy it from you because I want a pink one. I'll put it out on my Zen garden out in the fucking back.
Look,
It's got to match my keychain because I've got the pink keychain. It's
he's
fucking
multiple.
awesome.
Oh, there it is.
Oh shit, that's mine. That's mine all day.
this one glows in the dark too.
That's mine.
Oh,
It's
nice.
mine. I fucking
Wait, that's
claim
on
it. As mine. So, Brendan needs a Jags link. All right, I'll send you their link. I'll just message their page. What? Message your page?
Yeah, just message us on our Facebook page, and we handle everything personally.
Perfect.
We
So-
also have a on-demand printing merchandise website as well. The link is also on our Facebook page, where you get some really cool stuff like the one that I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see it.
The one I am wearing also. This is the Scoundrel.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I love that shirt.
That's
That's
cool.
actually one of my favorite prints. But I still have to buy that shirt. I still have to buy it.
Our high school queen model.
Your high school queen model. Gotcha. All right. So on that, for everybody that's joined us tonight, thank you very much. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Please make sure you go check out Close to the Grave.
I'll be careful out there.
All their social media accounts. I know they got some shows coming up. So if you're in those local areas, go check them out. Where's your guys' next couple of shows at?
Our very next one is May 16th at Mad Jack's Black Room in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Then the following weekend on May 23rd, we have a show, all ages, free show out of Willie's Rattle in the Pans here in Kingston, Oklahoma. And later on in the year, we've got one August 15th at the State Theater in Gainesville. And that one's going to be a real big show.
All right, fantastic. So on that, here it is, the world premiere of Sunny Lane. We love you guys, and we will see you again next fucking Tuesday.
You guys take
Hell
care.
yeah.
Y'all be safe.
Play it loud to the break of dawn. Let's stop.
Bye.